I walked through nights that tried to steal my calm. Felt every doubt rise louder than a storm. But in the quiet I heard your steady call, telling me strength grows even when I'm warm. I kept breathing though my chest felt tight. Held on to truth when nothing seemed to shift. Found comfort knowing you restore what's lost, and every burden slowly starts to lift. Hope never quits when your promise stands. You got my steps though I can't see plans. You lift my heart when my faith feels thin. You remind me grace keeps pulling me in. You calm my fears when the waves get loud. You teach my soul not to run from crowds. You keep me grounded when my path feels split. You whisper gently, hold on, don't quit. There were mornings I woke with shaking hands, wondering if purpose still lived in me. But then your words spoke peace I couldn't earn. Said you rebuild everything faithfully. I stumbled hard on roads with jagged edges. Yet still you kept my heart from losing fire. You stay close when shadows try to linger. And fill my chest with quiet, steady desire. Hope never quits when your promise stands. You got my steps though I can't see plans. You lift my heart when my faith feels thin. You remind me grace keeps pulling me in. You calm my fears when the waves get loud. You teach my soul not to run from crowds. You keep me grounded when my path feels split. You whisper gently, hold on, don't quit. Some days I wondered if healing truly comes, if broken pieces ever fit again. But you show me bruised seasons still can bloom, and every setback builds the strength within. You carry me when courage felt too small. You breathe renewal through my wounded places. You kept me standing when the pressure rose. And proved your mercy never once misplaced us. Hope never quits when your promise stands. You got my steps though I can't see plans. You lift my heart when my faith feels thin. You remind me grace keeps pulling me in. You calm my fears when the waves get loud. You teach my soul not to run from crowds. You keep me grounded when my path feels split. You whisper gently, hold on, don't quit. I learned that trust in you reshapes my view, turning every setback into growth. You cleared the haze that made my vision blur, and taught endurance through my giving no. Your presence brought courage where pain had lived. Your truth revived dreams I thought were done. You lifted burdens I never named aloud, and showed me victory already won. Hope never quits when your promise stands. You got my steps though I can't see plans. You lift my heart when my faith feels thin. You remind me grace keeps pulling me in. You calm my fears when the waves get loud. You teach my soul not to run from crowds. You keep me grounded when my path feels split. You whisper gently, hold on, don't quit. Your love stay firm when days turn rough. Your voice stays kind when I've had enough. Your peace steps in when my strength is low. Your hand pulls close when the wind start to blow. Your truth stays bright when the nights feel long. Your grace stays strong when I'm not strong. Your light breaks through when my thoughts get dim. Your mercy wins again. Never quits when you promise stand. You got my steps though I can't see plan. You lift my heart when my faith feels thin. You remind me grace keeps pulling me in. You calm my fears when the waves get loud. You teach my soul not to run from crowds. You keep me grounded when my path feels split. You whisper gently, hold on, don't quit. I rise today with renewed steady breath, knowing you hold every hidden text. I move in peace with a clear mind. Leaving past pressure far behind. I stand in truth with a grateful heart. Trusting your promise from the very start. I step in strength that your spirit gives, because hope endures so my faith still lives. I woke up heavy, but I still whisper, lead me through. Been walking uphill paths only you could pull me to. Some days I feel one thing, trying to keep my spirit straight, but you remind me gently that your promise never breaks. When my thoughts get loud, you settle storms inside my mind. You steady every heartbeat when I'm far behind. I read that mountain moving, faith begins in quiet trust. So rise again, believing you will lift me from the dust. I keep climbing when the valley try to hold me down. I keep climbing though the shadows try to take my sound. You keep guiding every step when I can't find a route. You keep proving there's a purpose when I wrestle doubt. I keep climbing cause your mercy always pulls me near. I keep climbing even when the pressure shake my fear. You keep showing that your strength can meet me where I stand. I keep climbing cause I know I'm carried by your hand. Some nights I sit quiet feeling weight I can't explain, but you remind me you collect every cry I hide in pain. You said in songs you shelter those who run beneath your wing, and that verse keep me steady when my hope is thin and thin. I look back at the moments when I thought I'd lose my way, but you were working in the silence, shaping better days. You turned my broken season into lessons I could hold, and breathe courage in the corners where my strength grew cold. Hey, I keep climbing when the valley try to hold me down. I keep climbing though the shadows try to take my sound. You keep guiding every step when I can't find a route. You keep proving there's a purpose when I wrestle doubt. I keep climbing cause your mercy always pulls me near. I keep climbing even when the pressure shake my fear. You keep showing that your strength can meet me where I stand. I keep climbing cause I know I'm carried by your hand. I've seen prayers answer slowly, but they still arrive on time. You taught me patience doesn't mean you left me behind. I learned endurance walking roads that made my spirit shake, but you built resolve inside me through each narrow place. When I felt unworthy, you called out with gentle grace. You pulled me from the corners where I tried to hide my face. Now I tell my heart daily not to fall beneath the strain, cause every trial reminds me that your victory remains. I keep climbing when the valley tries to hold me down. I keep climbing though the shadows try to take my sound. You keep guiding every step when I can't find a route. You keep proving there's a purpose when I wrestle doubt. I keep climbing cause your mercy always pulls me near. I keep climbing even when the pressure shake my fear. You keep showing that your strength can meet me where I stand. I keep climbing cause I know I'm carried by your hand. There were days I felt distant thinking I was on my own, but you whispered true louder than the lies I thought I owned. You said your yoke is easy when the burdens feel too strong, and that promise kept me moving when the nights grew long. You lit a path before me when I couldn't see the ground. You raised my spirit higher when the doubt came back around. You gave me new direction when my vision lost its fire, and filled the quiet places with a deeper steady drive. I keep climbing when the valley tries to hold me down. I keep climbing though the shadows try to take my sound. You keep guiding every step when I can't find a route. You keep proving there's a purpose when I wrestle doubt. I keep climbing cause your mercy always pulls me near. I keep climbing even when the pressure shake my fear. You keep showing that your strength can meet me where I stand. I keep climbing cause I know I'm carried by your hand. You give strength when my courage starts to fade again. You bring calm when the storms begin to rise within. You bring peace when the noise around me grows too loud. You breathe hope when I'm sinking underneath the cloud. You bring light when the pathway feels too hard to see. You bring truth when confusion tries to trouble me. You bring joy when the weight presses against my soul. You bring life showing every climb is making me whole. I keep climbing when the valley tries to hold me down. I keep climbing though the shadows try to take my sound. You keep guiding every step when I can't find a route. You keep proving there's a purpose when I wrestle doubt. I keep climbing cause your mercy always pulls me near. I keep climbing even when the pressure shake my fear. You keep showing that your strength can meet me where I stand. I keep climbing cause I know I'm carried by your hand. One step at a time you're shaping who I'm meant to be. As long as you lead there's nothing that can conquer me. Your goodness follows close even when the road feels steep, and I trust your heart fully even when the climb runs deep. Your presence steadies me every time my hope feels weak. You lift my chin gently when the world feels cold. I walked through nights and made my heart be racing fear. Tried holding on when every step felt unclear. Called out to God when I was close to breaking down. He lifted me when I was sinking to the ground. I learned the strength shows up when mine is gone. He kept me steady when the pressure dragged on. His word reminded me he fights for my soul. So even trembling, I chose to stay whole. I won't fold, even when the way feels heavy, I won't break. Cause His promise always held my stand firm. Even when the storms surround, I stay calm. Knowing mercy stays around me, I rise up. Cause His love keeps moving through me, I press on. Even when the path feels gloomy, I hold tight. Trusting every truth He's spoken, I keep going. Cause His grace can't be broken. There were moments when my strength felt paper thin, but He reminded me His power works within. I saw His light cut through the darkest part of me. He showed me peace when I expected misery. I lean on scriptures that restore my courage fast. They pull me forward when I fear my hope would pass. He placed a calm inside my spirit when I pray. That silent fire in my chest refused to fade. I won't fold, even when the weight feels heavy, I won't break. Cause His promise always help me stand firm. Even when the storm surrounds me, I stay calm. Knowing mercy stays around me, I rise up. Cause His love keep moving through me, I press on. Even when the path feels gloomy, I hold tight. Trusting every truth He's spoken, I keep going. Cause His grace can't be broken. I've seen His hand restore what I thought I lost. He taught me faith grows stronger when it's crossed. Every setback gave me room to breathe again. He pulled me closer when I felt the world cave in. His kindness met me where my weakness tried to hide. He stayed near even when I slipped inside. I learned endurance from the battles I survived. And through it all, His love kept me alive. I won't fold, even when the weight feels heavy, I won't break. Cause His promise always help me stand firm. Even when the storm surrounds me, I stay calm. Knowing mercy stays around me, I rise up. Cause His love keep moving through me, I press on. Even when the path feels gloomy, I hold tight. Trusting every truth He's spoken, I keep going. Cause His grace can't be broken. Every valley showed me how His comfort stays. He gave me strength to climb through weary days. I learned to trust Him when the silence felt too long. He built my heart into something bold and strong. His faithfulness became my anchor through the fire. He sparked courage in the middle of my tire. Now every trial feels smaller than His power. Cause He's with me every single hour. I won't fold, even when the weight feels heavy, I won't break. Cause His promise always help me stand firm. Even when the storm surrounds me, I stay calm. Knowing mercy stays around me, I rise up. Cause His love keep moving through me, I press on. Even when the path feels gloomy, I hold tight. Trusting every truth He's spoken, I keep going. Cause His grace can't be broken. I learned His strength is perfect when I fall short. I found His peace in places where hope got caught. He taught my heart to rest when fear rushed in. He turned the echoes of my doubt into a win. He breathed new life into my worn out days. He shaped my path with unexpected ways. He showed me joy where I expected none. He proved His promise always gets things done. I won't fold, even when the weight feels heavy, I won't break. Cause His promise always held, I stand firm. Even when the storm surrounds me, I stay calm. Knowing mercy stays around me, I rise up. Cause His love keep moving through me, I press on. Even when the path feels gloomy, I hold tight. Trusting every truth He's spoken, I keep going. Cause His grace can't be broken. I move forward with His courage in my chest. And I trust Him cause He always knows what's best. I walked through nights with silence, felt too loud to breathe. Thought I was finished, but His whisper kept me on my feet. Every fear tried to drown me when the pressure grew, but His strength held me steady when I had no clue. I carried doubt like stones inside a tired chest, yet He lifted what I couldn't, gave my spirit rest. When I looked in my reflection and saw only defeat, He reminded me I'm valued and my story's still complete. He covers me when storms try to take my mind. He covers me when I'm reaching but feel left behind. He covers me when the weight try to bend my frame. He covers me when I'm lost in the ache and shame. He covers me when my voice shakes and I can't speak. He covers me when my strength feels drained and weak. He covers me when the tears fall without a sound. He covers me and His mercy always pulls me off. I've seen days where faith felt distant like a fading light, but he showed up in the shadows, turned my darkness bright. I used to question if his promises were meant for me, till he broke through all my walls and set my heart free. I carry wounds that linger longer than they should, but his healing reached the places no one understood. When the world felt cold and every path looked wrong, he guided me with patience, made my spirit strong. He covers me when storms try to take my mind. He covers me when I'm reaching but feel left behind. He covers me when the weight try to bend my frame. He covers me when I'm lost in the ache and shame. He covers me when my voice shakes and I can't speak. He covers me when my strength feels drained and weak. He covers me when the tears fall without a sound. He covers me, and his mercy always pulls me off the ground. I walk roads where choices kept me up at night, but his grace came unexpectedly and set things right. There were moments when loneliness tried to cloud my hope, yet his presence stayed around me like a gentle cloak. I used to hold my failures like a chain around my soul, till he broke those heavy pieces and made me whole. Even when I stumbled, trying to find my place, he responded with compassion, never anger, always grace. He covers me when storms try to take my mind. He covers me when I'm reaching but feel left behind. He covers me when the weight tries to bend my frame. He covers me when I'm lost in the ache and shame. He covers me when my voice shakes and I can't speak. He covers me when my strength feels drained and weak. He covers me when the tears fall without a sound. He covers me, and his mercy always pulls me off. I've had seasons where the future didn't look too clear, but his peace stepped in and pushed away my fear. When I worried that my prayers were floating in the air, he answered in his time and showing he was always there. There were trials that shook everything I thought I knew, but his promise stayed unbroken, every word stayed true. And though I faced pressure trying to break my heart, his covering stayed over me, never once apart. He covers me when storms try to take my mind. He covers me when I'm reaching but feel left behind. He covers me when the weight tries to bend my frame. He covers me when I'm lost in the ache and shame. He covers me when my voice shakes and I can't speak. He covers me when my strength feels drained and weak. He covers me when the tears fall without a sound. He covers me, and his mercy always pulls me off the ground. Even when I feel empty, he fills me with calm. Even when life cuts deep, he becomes my balm. Even when I can't explain why the pain runs deep, he surrounds me with assurance that my soul he'll keep. Even when I'm unsure what tomorrow might bring, he reminds me I'm protected under his wing. Even when the noise rises louder than before, he strengthens me inside so I can stay in one. He covers me when storms try to take my mind. He covers me when I'm reaching but feel left behind. He covers me when the weight tries to bend my frame. He covers me when I'm lost in the ache and shame. He covers me when my voice shakes and I can't speak. He covers me when my strength feels drained and weak. He covers me when the tears fall without a sound. He covers me, and his mercy always pulls me off. So I walk forward knowing I'm never alone. Every step that I take, he's already shown that his covering holds me through every test, and his love keeps me steady, gives my spirit rest. I'll trust him fully with everything I see, because he's been faithful through every degree. From the start till the end, he's been all I need, and I'll keep standing strong, cause he covers me. Cause he covers me. Cause he covers me. Cause he covers me.
I was walking through days that felt colder than stone, trying hard to stay steady when I felt so alone. Kept a prayer in my chest when my strength slipped away. Asked the Lord for a whisper, showing me a new day. Every doubt tried to crush what he planted inside, but his promise kept pulling me back from the tide. Found a spark in his word when my hope felt undone. Now I stand in his mercy and the battle is won. Faith unshaken, I'm leaning on the truth he gives, even when the waves rise higher than the life I live. He's the calm when the noise tries to tear me apart. He's the shield when the storm takes aim at my heart. Faith unshaken, I'm lifted by the strength he shows, even when the dark hits harder than the world can know. I'm holding on to grace that never leaves me behind. Faith unshaken, he's steady in my troubled mind. There were nights I was reaching with nothing to grasp, just a quiet confession living deep in my past. opened my eyes when I thought I was done. Showed me love in the shadow as I saw none. Every verse of his promise brought a fresh breath to me. Pulled me out of the places I was scared to see. Now I walk with a courage that I never once had, cause his mercy keeps lifting every part of the sad. Faith unshaken, I'm leaning on the truth he gives. Even when the waves rise higher than the life I live. He's a calm when the noise tries to tear me apart. He's a shield when the storm takes aim at my heart. Faith unshaken, I'm lifted by the strength he shows. Even when the dark hits harder than the world can know, I'm holding on to grace that never leaves me behind. Faith unshaken, he's steady in my troubled mind. When I think on his goodness, it steadies my soul, gives me breath for the journey when it's taking a toll. Had to learn that surrender isn't losing the fight. It's the moment he steps in and it brings back the light. And the burdens I carry slowly loosen their hold as his peace fills the spaces where the worry gets bold. Now the road isn't easy, but it's clearer each day, cause his guidance keeps shining on my hardest way. Faith unshaken, I'm leaning on the truth he gives. Even when the waves rise higher than the life I live. He's a calm when the noise tries to tear me apart. He's a shield when the storm takes aim at my heart. Faith unshaken, I'm lifted by the strength he shows. Even when the dark hits harder than the world can know, I'm holding on to grace that never leaves me behind. Faith unshaken, he's steady in my troubled mind. I've been learning to walk with a softer design, letting God do the healing. Only he can refine every scar that I carry. Started fading in time as his love gave me courage to step out the line. Now I stand with the fire that he placed in my chest, and the truth that he holds me gives my spirit its rest. I've seen valleys that try to pull me down to the floor, but his presence keeps pushing me towards something more. Faith unshaken, I'm leaning on the truth he gives. Even when the waves rise higher than the life I live. He's a calm when the noise tries to tear me apart. He's a shield when the storm takes aim at my heart. Faith unshaken, I'm lifted by the strength he shows. Even when the dark hits harder than the world can know, I'm holding on to grace that never leaves me behind. Faith unshaken, he's steady in my troubled mind. He's the voice that reminds me I'm never alone. He's a peace in the moments where the fear has grown. He's a strength in the quiet when my tears run through. He's the hope that rebuilds what I thought I knew. He's the light that restores every broken piece. He's a calm turning chaos into perfect peace. He's a guide when my footsteps feel lost and weak. He's the truth giving courage when my future looks bleak. Faith unshaken, I'm leaning on the truth he gives. Even when the waves rise higher than the life I live. He's a calm when the noise tries to tear me apart. He's a shield when the storm takes aim at my heart. Faith unshaken, I'm lifted by the strength he shows. Even when the dark hits harder than the world can know, I'm holding on to grace that never leaves me behind. Faith unshaken, he's steady in my troubled mind. I'm walking forward believing in the path he paved, holding tight to the comfort and the peace he gave, letting go of the fear that once held my stride, trusting him with the steps that I used to hide. Every sunrise reminds me of the hope I've gained. Every promise he whispers keeps my heart sustained, and I know through the trials he will keep me strong. With a faith unshaken, I can carry on. Faith unshaken, I'm leaning on the truth he gives. Even when the waves rise higher than the life I live. He's a calm when the noise tries to tear me apart. He's a shield when the storm takes aim at my heart. Faith unshaken, I'm lifted by the strength he shows. Even when the dark hits harder than the world can know, I'm holding on to grace that never leaves me behind. Faith unshaken, he's steady in my troubled mind.
Been walking through seasons that tested what I trust. Some nights I felt empty, wondering if grace was enough. I looked at my reflection and barely knew who I was, but his voice kept whispering, hold on, you're not lost. I opened up the scriptures just trying to stay calm. Found strength in the promise that he keep me in his palm. When fear tried to drown me, he carried me through storms and showed me that healing can rise from every scar I've worn. Hope still pure, even when the nights feel long, light still near. Even when my strength feels gone, peace still flows. When I lean on what he said, mercy still waits. When I'm heavy in my head, faith still grows. trembling knees. Grace still speaks louder than the things I endure. Yeah, what he gives stays steady. Hope still. I used to hide my hurt and pretending I was fine, but he saw every moment I cried behind the lines. He pulled me from the shadows and told me I belong, and lifted up my spirit when everything fell wrong. There were days I doubted, but it's true, never changed. He met me in the silence and carried all my pain. Now I'm learning to trust him with everything I fear, cause even in the breakdown, I know he's right here. Hope still pure, even when the nights feel long, light still near. Even when my strength feels gone, peace still flows. When I lean on what he said, mercy still waits. When I'm heavy in my head, faith still grows. Where the world try breaking me, love still holds. When I fall on trembling knees, grace still speaks louder than the things I endure. Yeah, what he gives stays steady. Hope still pure. Every time I stumble, he caught me in his hands, reminded me his purpose was bigger than my plans. Gave calm in the chaos when nothing made sense, and poured out his kindness when I felt so tense. He showed me that surrender don't mean that I'm weak. It means I'm finally letting this freedom make me see. Now every morning rises with something new to feel, and I'm learning that his comfort is always real. Hope still pure, even when the nights feel long, light still near. Even when my strength feels gone, peace still flows. When I lean on what he said, mercy still waits. When I'm heavy in my head, faith still grows. Where the world try breaking me, love still holds. When I fall on trembling knees, grace still speaks louder than the things I endure. Yeah, what he gives stays steady. Hope still. I faced so many battles that almost took my breath, but God kept reminding me he's bigger than my stress. He lifted off the pressure I carried in my chest, and helped me find direction when I felt like a mess. His truth became a shelter when everything was loud. His presence gave a courage that made me stand proud. I walk with new assurance I never had before, cause he's the one who opened the brighter door. Hope still pure, even when the nights feel long, light still near. Even when my strength feels gone, peace still flows. When I lean on what he said, mercy still waits. When I'm heavy in my head, faith still grows. Where the world try breaking me, love still holds. When I fall on trembling knees, grace still speaks louder than the things I endure. Yeah, what he gives stays steady. Hope still pure. When the weight feels heavy, he lifts my heart again. When the noise gets louder, his truth become my friend. When I run out of answers, he guides me with his peace. When the world feels distant, his closeness doesn't cease. When I feel uncertain, he steadies what I know. When I'm lost in questions, his wisdom starts to show. When my spirit trembles, he wraps me in his care. When I reach for heaven, I know he's always there. Hope still pure, even when the nights feel long, light still near. Even when my strength feels gone, peace still flows. When I lean on what he said, mercy still waits. When I'm heavy in my head, faith still grows. Where the world try breaking me, love still holds. When I fall on trembling knees, grace still speaks louder than the things I endure. Yeah, what he gives stays steady. Hope still pure. I'll keep moving forward with his promises, my God. No matter what I'm facing, he's walking by my side. And every step I'm taking, I feel his love secure. He's the reason I'm still standing, with hope still pure. I woke up carrying questions I tried to hide in my chest. I whispered prayers in the silence, asking God for steady steps. Some nights felt like a canyon with no light got in my breath, but grace kept pulling me forward, my courage had nothing left. I leaned on words from scripture when my spirit was feeling pressed. He told me strength comes in weakness, so I trust him with the rest. I learned that storms don't break you when it's promised your defense, and every tear I surrendered turned into quiet evidence. I'm learning to keep holding faith even when shadows surround my view. I'm trusting the one who restores me when I don't know what to do. I cling to the peace he gives me that cuts my worrying too. I stand on the truth he spoke, knowing his word is always true. I breathe through the moment shaking, knowing he'll help me through. I rest in the hope he offers when my heart feels cold and bruised. I rise with the strength he gives, shaping my life brand new. I walk with his love inside me, guiding each step I pursue. I I've seen days fall apart quickly, leaving me searching for calm. I've held fear in both hands, hoping mercy would keep me strong. I've questioned the path I'm walking when the night felt painfully long, but God kept filling my heartbeat with a steady, reassuring song. He lifted my heavy worries, telling me I still belong. He showed me healing is coming, even when life feels wrong. He proved His presence surrounds me, where brokenness once thrived on. And every prayer I whispered became proof He been there all along. Keep holding faith when the weight tries slowing me down. I'm trusting the love that saved me, lifting me off the ground. I cling to His quiet promise that peace will always be found. I stay with the hope He planted, growing in me unbound. I breathe through the doubts that circle, knowing He won't let me drown. I rest in the truth He gives me, turning my pain around. I rise with the comfort, offer steady and safe and sound. I walk with the strength within me, keeping my life heaven bound. I battle thoughts in the nighttime that try to steal what I believe. I've carried weight on my shoulders that made it hard just to breathe. I've come to God empty-handed, asking Him what I should leave, and He answered with gentle wisdom, telling me He'd never leave. He pulled me out of the sorrow that once refused to relieve. He planted courage inside me, stronger than I could perceive. He turned my wounds into lessons no darkness could ever deceive. In every valley I crossed through blessings you wouldn't believe. To keep holding faith when trouble tries cloud in my sight. I'm trusting His voice to guide me when nothing around feels right. I cling to the promise He gave me, that He's my saving light. I stay in His grace that carries me through the toughest fight. I breathe in the freedom given, lifting my heart from night. I rest in the warmth He offers, keeping my spirit bright. I rise with the hope He shapes, pulling me in a new height. I walk with His truth, secure in every step I write. I seen God rebuild pieces I thought would never stand again. I watched Him calm the chaos that tried to pull me within. I felt Him speak to my spirit, washing away hidden sin. He told me love is the weapon that always helps you win. He showed me patience is precious when life refuses to spin. He carried me when I stumbled, teaching me how to begin. He wrapped my fear in compassion, soft as a gentle wind. And every time I release doubt, I feel His presence. I'm learning to keep holding faith even when trials appear. I'm trusting His hand to lead me whenever pathways smear. I cling to the hope He planted that wipes away every fear. I stay with His promise spoken, always steady and clear. I breathe with the calm He gives me, drawing His comfort near. I rest in the peace He nurtures, deeper each passing year. I rise with His grace, His every burden I bear. I walk with His love, assuring me I'm always in His care. I'm standing on words that tell me no weapon can take me down. I'm walking in strength He gives, turning my pain around. I'm leaning on truth He whispers when sorrow tries to drown. I'm holding the promise spoken that joy will surely be found. I'm trusting the path He carved when life feels too profound. I'm fighting with faith inside me even when hope seems bound. I'm moving with courage, growing from the victory He crowned. I'm living in grace that tells me I'm safe on holy ground. I'm learning to keep holding faith each time my heart needs light. I'm trusting the grace that guards me through every silent night. I cling to the truth He gave me, pushing my fear to flight. I stay with the hope He planted, making my future bright. I breathe in the love He pours, setting my spirit right. I rest in His endless mercy, holding me firm and tight. I rise with the strength He gifted, building me